I'll start from the beginning with the Hep C story. I grew up in Sydney with some of the best speed and some of the best heroin you could get. I moved to Queensland for a while after Sydney. I was running away from home and my mum sometimes, and then I'd come back. I was in lockup in Queensland a few years back. I got out just before Christmas and I come to Adelaide 5 days later, where I met my girlfriend. She got pregnant. It wasn't intentional, but it was the best thing I've ever done. I found out I got Hep C in 2001, just before we had our son. When I first found out, I wanted to kill myself. I thought it was like AIDS or something. I never knew anything about it. I got the hepatitis from sharing needles. We washed the things, but that was not enough. When I found out I had hepatitis C, I told my mum and she said she didn't want anything to do with me ever again. I had some really staunch friends. I told them, look fellas, I used needles and I caught Hep C. And the friends left me. I don't see them anymore. They just disregarded me because of the hepatitis C and using needles. I didn't do anything about the Hep C for years, but when I was going into Nunk, they'd asked me if I wanted to do anything about it. I decided yes, I should go on treatment. My son's getting older now. I've got to be here when he's 25, you know. The first month was fine, but then I had a bit of hair falling out. I was a bit drowsy and a bit nauseated, but the worst thing was I couldn't get up sometimes. I was totally unenthusiastic about anything. My son lives with my ex-girlfriend, but he comes over all weekends. We make cakes, cook dinner. He's always involved with what I'm doing and he loves it. On treatment, when I was feeling a bit crook, he was getting a bit sad because I wanted to do stuff with him, but I just didn't have the energy. I wasn't in the mood. I didn't want to give up on the treatment though, because it wasn't that bad, not compared to all the other stuff I've been through. No point going through the bad stuff without sticking with it to get through to the good, you know. I kept myself together looking at my kid. I'm not so tired. I'm looking for work. I might be only 27, but I fitted a lot in.
Overall, 60% of people on treatment for Hep C are cured, with up to 80% for people with some strains of the virus. Treatment lasts between 6 and 12 months. It is not always easy. To complete treatment and have a good chance of a cure, you need support from your doctor and nurse. And more importantly, the care and support of your family and friends. If you have Hep C, you can get treatment at Nunk Treatment, an Aboriginal controlled health centre in the city. There's pretty much everything here you could need for your physical health, and also your mental, spiritual and psychosocial health. In the liver clinic, we've had 3 people on treatment, and 2 are finished, and we have more people who want to start. If you think about it, it makes sense.